Hey there, Dean Mannix. We're up to conversation number 3 of the must-have sales kickoff conversations. Remember, the quality of your kickoff is the quality of the conversations. And number 3 is all about smarter targeting. So much sales and marketing energy is wasted on people and mediums that are never going to provide a return for your time, your effort, and your energy. You must be doing more of the right activity with the right people at the right times if you want to achieve major sales growth without sacrificing your health, your personal life, and all the other things that should matter to you. Now, a great place to start is considering all the people or businesses that you've done business with over the last 12 months. You see, both success and failure leave clues on where we should be spending our time and our resources. So write out a list of all the people you did business with and consider the following questions. So first, what are the similarities between the customers I won and lost? So you might consider things like where the lead came from, the industry the customer's in, the gender and the age of the person or people that you dealt with, the problem the customer would say that you solved for them, and maybe the ease or difficulty in winning the business. You see, generally this type of analysis is going to give you some great insights into where you're most likely to succeed. Take some time out to consider this whole concept as if you're a potential customer. So which customers are you most able and likely to deliver significant value to? You see, as an example, I don't do sales training for salespeople that carry out large enterprise sales. There is plenty of money to be made in that space, but I don't have a competitive advantage in training those people. And I leave that to Miller Heiman because that's what they're really good at. I personally prefer to focus on salespeople that engage smaller businesses and individuals. I love working with call centers where every word matters, and my skills in developing powerful and compliant scripts can make a big difference to the customer. I love working with large-scale teams because over a decade of experience in training salespeople with online video and social coaching means that I can add significant value in these types of opportunities. You see, if you focus on the people that you can deliver the most value to with the skills and products that you've got, you'll be a lot more successful. Consider which of your customers you're passionate about helping. Once again, I don't really focus my marketing and on sales strategy projects with CEOs and executive teams. I've got the skills, and I've got to say, over the years, I've had great success in those types of projects, but they don't excite me as much as the other stuff I do. I get a lot more passionate about helping frontline salespeople and small business owners who are trying to get this thing called sales handled in their lives. I get excited when a salesperson sends me a message telling me that a strategy that they viewed in a video worked for them and the customer. I get excited about helping people that are new to sales, and that's why I love video sales training so much, because it enables me to work with thousands of these types of people each and every week. Consider which types of prospective customers are easy to identify and to access. You see, if you can't easily build a list and make contact with your target customer, you're unlikely to be successful in new business prospecting. It's a lot easier to identify and access every dentist in a 25-kilometre radius of your office than it is to identify and access high net worth individuals in your state. It's a lot easier to identify and access the business neighbours of your existing customers than it is to chase every business in your territory. It's a lot easier to identify and access the accountants of your customers than it is to chase every accountant in your territory. The easier it is to make a list of specific people or businesses, the smarter your targeting is going to be. The easier it is to access the people or businesses on that list, the more likely it is you'll be motivated to do your new business prospecting. Now, finally, consider where you got your best return on effort. So which type of customers gave you the best returns for the time, the effort and energy you had to put into them. And remember that return is not just about dollars. Return includes how much you enjoyed working with them, whether having them as a customer was great for your brand, whether they refer, and whether they're likely to remain a customer for the longer term. So now, this isn't an exhaustive list of everything you should consider for targeting, but if you ask these questions, you're significantly more likely to be smarter in your targeting. So just to summarise all of this, the question to get the smarter targeting conversation going at your next sales kickoff is what type of people or companies am I most able to deliver value to and capture my fair share of that value. Now, in the next vlog, we'll consider one of the most ignored and yet most important questions in successful new business development. So stay tuned for that conversation, which is number 4 in this series. And remember, if you're doing a major kickoff, please speak to my team about having me along as a conference presenter. And if you're an individual or you're a salesperson, or maybe you're part of a small business team that can't do their own big kickoff, come to our sales kickoff event on February the 12th. All the details are on my website, and there's even a competition to win over $12,000 worth of sales training next year. So here's to a better sales life and a better kickoff for you and your people. Thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope you found it valuable and educational and useful for your role in sales. So if you did, please share it. Remember, sharing's free, and every other salesperson out there needs all the help they can get. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I've got lots and lots of content coming out and plenty of content inside the channel right now ready for you to digest. Enjoy, and remember, sales is meant to be fun. If it's not, you need to change the way that you're doing it.